Fiat Chrysler has made a $1.5 billion announcement today. That's how much they will invest in a next-generation Ram pickup truck. Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney has been following the story from the beginning. He's got some updated information and reaction. Rod, I got to believe the reaction will include some smiles.
Well, it is a smile to a point, Steve. Strangely enough, it may not, because in many ways it's kind of a push here in betting parlance. You may remember that I started reporting on this last fall when they were negotiating the national contract. We talked about this set of moves. Then last spring, we talked more about it when Chrysler gave us a little bit more indication like they were going to stop building small cars. And so it brings us to today. And this is going to have a rather major impact on the Chrysler assembly in this area for the next year to come. Certainly the $1.5 billion FCA is going to spend to change over its Sterling Heights assembly plant is a massive investment. It needs a more modern plant to build its highly popular Ram 1500 pickup truck. Right now, the plant builds the Chrysler 200. The company announced it was going to stop building small cars in the spring, and the 200's lifespan will end at the end of this year. But there is a domino effect here. The 1500 production is going to move from the aging Warren Assembly Truck plant to Sterling Heights. This affects line workers at both facilities. Warren Truck, which usually churns out trucks 24/7 these days, is on a summer shutdown. Sterling Heights Assembly has been down much of the year because the 200 hasn't been selling very well. Sonia Bright works at Warren Assembly, and she is okay with this move.
It really doesn't matter one way or the other. It's still a vehicle.
Yeah, you've got something to build.
Yes, as long as we got something to build, I'm happy.
But this is going to change the auto assembly landscape because senior UAW line workers get to choose which plant they work in, and the lower seniority line workers may end up moved or possibly even laid off. Sonia has a dozen years on the line. She says she's not going anywhere.
You have an option of following the product to the new place.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Now, the product that she's going to get to build if she stays at the Warren Truck Assembly Plant is a new SUV that they're going to call the Grand Wagoneer, bringing back a very old SUV that Chrysler built many, many years ago. It's going to be a premium SUV that could run between $80,000 and $90,000. So they're not going to build that many of them, so they may not need as many workers at Warren Assembly as they did at Sterling Heights Assembly. A lot of changes here, so we're going to have to stay on top of that. Chrysler will make that announcement later this year, and we'll have more in the immediate future. Steve, back to you.